Really lively atmosphere as we get underway. You can just feel the tension mounting. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. Here's a chance. Cleared away. Wonderful defending there. And Adriano. Ronaldo. Here's Juninho. What a ball through the middle. What will he do now? Ronaldo. Not a bad try, but it lacked accuracy.
You know, I think the striker made the right decision to go for the lob shot, but he just didn't quite connect with the ball properly.
Ronaldinho. Motta. Slides it through. Adriano. They win possession. Down the middle. Stop the attack well. And Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. No way through. Saviola. The defender cuts this one out. Adriano. 15 minutes gone in the first half.
All set up by the through ball.
And Ronaldinho.
What a ball!
And he's got on the end of it. All held on to there. Slides a great ball through. Into the danger area. He took it so well. That's their first of the match. 20th minute of the game. Great effort. All the fans who turned out in numbers have been rewarded. They're ahead by a goal to nil. Here's Deco. And Zambrotta. Motta. Saviola. Deco. Finds himself in the area. Brought an end to the attack. Here's Gilberto Silva. Juan. And Juninho.
The right-back's got to stay alert.
Will this be a goal? Great interception to break that one up. Messi. Neat ball through. They need to equalise, and good service here might set it up. They'll battle for this in the middle. He intercepts. Here's Ronaldinho. Kaká. There's a threatening through ball. Accurate service could give them another goal. Good free kick awarded in a very promising position here. He's got a lot of power in his free kicks. Heightened expectation around the stadium. And Capu. Here's Gilberto Silva. Ronaldo.
Snapped that by the keeper.
Here's Thuram. They're moving well down the left-hand side. Within shooting range. Eto'o. What a fantastic finish. They're back in it. It went straight down the middle.
So it'll be interesting to see if they can build on the momentum from that and get another.
That equaliser surely will have an impact, Trevor.
Definitely, it's going to give them a real boost. And we could see things change from here on in.
And they've really stepped up the pace down the left here. Can he hit the target? Ronaldinho! He scored! They put themselves in front again. Just before half-time. And he puts it away with his right.
They were sloppy there. They were still celebrating when they should have been concentrating on defending.
The slenderest of leads at 2-1 here. Deco. And Zambrotta. Into the penalty area. Stop the attack well. Gilberto Silva. Out wide. Chooses to go down the left flank. To the man in space. It's an open goal. All one, good defending there. Can they squeeze it in? There's the whistle for the end of the first half. And both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. Talk us through that half, Trevor.
Well, I know all that matters is the scoreline, but I think they need to make better use of space, or else their fortunes may change in the second half.
We're set up nicely for the second half then, 2-1 the score. Everyone is back in their seats, including the managers, and the second half is underway. No substitutions yet, as we go into the second half. Brought an end to the attack. Will be disappointed there, not enough accuracy on the shot. The goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
And Ronaldinho. Ronaldo really stopped in his tracks there. And Ronaldinho. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left.
Plenty of options for a cross.
Here's Kaká. They can swing it in from the left wing. Got the all-important touch. Into the danger area.
And coming off his line, the keeper picks it up.
Cafu. Straight through the defence. Well worked to win the ball. He takes the ball along the left wing. Here's Eto'o. In the penalty area. And coming forward, the keeper collects the ball. Gilberto Silva. And Ronaldinho. Trouble for the defence from the left. Chance in the box. Juninho. Put it in. They may try to defend this lead now. Saviola. Motta. Well worked to win possession. Down the left. They can swing it in from the left wing.
Chance to deliver it in.
Inside the box now. Both managers making a substitution here. And you would think from this substitution, the manager's aim now is just to hold on to this lead. Finds him well. Will this be a goal here? They won another as they keep the pressure on. Into the face of goal. And Ronaldinho. Eto'o. They're off on the counter-attack. He's looking for support. Very important interception. Well, great defending there. Here's Emerson. We've reached the last 15 minutes. Gilberto Silva. Kaká. There's not a lot of support. Threads it through the defence. Within shooting range. Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening.
Maybe he wasn't hungry enough for the goal there.
Here's Thuram. And Saviola. Juan. He's on the rampage. Well found by his teammate. Dealt with the threat well. Messi. They're still on the attack here. What will he do from here? Messi. And Ronaldinho. Can he find the target? Messi. What's a finish?
Take the ball and restart quick. You still have lots to do.
They are one up now at 3-2. Here's Lucio. And Emerson. Gilberto Silva. And they still have possession here. Looking around for support.
Well, he instinctively read the pass.
Here's Emerson. The referee's whistle ends the game. They've done it. A great win for them here. They did everything possible to ensure the victory, and their supporters are going wild. Let's hope we're in for a cracker. Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter. Looking for support now. And Adriano. He's off on the long run. Julie. Here's a chance.
The keeper made no mistake there.
And Kaka. Caught in defence. Real chance here. A good ball in might give us the opening goal. Can he create something here? He took it so well. It's the opening goal. It's still early in the game. Absolutely magnificent. How do you think that's going to change the manager's game plan now then, Trevor?
Well, it shouldn't really. They still have time, and the key is that they have to take their chances when they get them.
It looks like he'll go for a cross. Cafu. Here's Gilberto Silva. Out wide. What will he do from here? Adriano. Punched away and out for a corner. To the target in the middle. Gilberto Silva. Eto'o. And Saviola. Down the right flank. Would an attack down the right side be worth it? He could swing it in here. And Ronaldinho. He's carried the ball forward. Some running off the ball for the cross. Concedes a free kick. Now can they conjure something up here? There are two men in the wall. Needs a sight of goal. Gilberto Silva. Now it's a great chance for a counter-attack. Sneaks into the box. Dealt with the threat expertly. Here's Juninho. Up goes the flag. He was just caught on the wrong side there of the opposition back line. And Saviola.
A good cross should set something up.
It's through. Can he create something? Well worked to win the ball. Here's Juninho. And Emerson. Dashes along the left side flank. In the right place at the right time. 15 minutes left of the first half.
They're really turning defence into attack.
He goes on himself. Can he make a chance? Corner. It's into the middle.
A good delivery needed here.
Hung onto the ball in a good position. Adriano. Ball one, good defending there. And Deco. Still in possession here. Challenge was poor, foul ball. Good pass. Eto'o. Beautiful touch. Here's Adriano. Juan. That's a neat ball down the middle. Stop the attack dead then. And Julie. And he's found some space here. Dealt with the threat well. Here's Gilberto Silva. And Juninho. Possession gain there. There's space on the wing. Wonderful defending there. Ronaldinho. Ball one, good defending there. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Oh, really slack defending. Ball stolen from him. How about this? Keeps the ball in a very promising position. Finds a teammate. Ball one, good defending there. The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time team talks. So how would you describe the game so far, Trevor?
Well, it's not been a classic, but I've seen a lot worse.
So the scoreline reads 1-0 as the teams prepare for the next 45 minutes. That's the second half underway. I wonder how the next 45 minutes will compare to the first. They've switched sides for the second half. Messi. Here's Saviola. Wonderfully won there. Emerson. And Ronaldinho.
He set up nicely for the cross here.
To make it, and he did. Well won there. Here's Ronaldo. Slices open the defence. He's on the rampage. Adriano. Gilberto Silva. Danger now, down on the left-hand side. Finds himself in the area. Oh, great defending there. Ronaldinho. They've opened up the defence with a great through ball. He cut out the pass. Here's Juan. 15 minutes of the second half gone. Ronaldo. Opportunity here. And a punch away by the keeper there. Sends it behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Stop the attack dead then. Here's Deco. He's free through the middle. Wins possession to stop the attack. Kaká. Just caught offside there. He got him around the back, but the assistant referee had his flag up. Sends it back to him. Zambrotta. Here's Julie. Sends the ball wide. They can swing it in from the left wing. Terrible tackle, gave away a free kick. Yellow card. And I must say that does seem a little harsh. But he was nowhere near the ball, so maybe the right decision really by the referee. There is a threat here. Into the penalty area. He had to get there and he did. And Eto'o. A mistimed lunge there. Free kick given. Oh, red card. Well, it wasn't the best of tackles, it's true, but surely that is a little harsh. He just can't believe it. And I'm sure his manager too will have plenty to say about that afterwards. Deco. What will he do now? Not a bad shot, but it's over.
The goalkeeper will be asking questions of his defence for letting that happen.
Here's Juan. Emerson. A mistimed lunge there gives away a free kick. It's a yellow card. It was a bad tackle, and the referee has taken exception to it and says that is bad enough for a booking. We're into the final quarter of an hour. And Kaká. A lovely ball through. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Throw in from a good position again.
There's a chance to whip it in.
To the man in space. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Ronaldinho. Tremendous through ball. Just the keeper in his way. A goal, surely. Quite remarkable. That puts him in a commanding position. 10 minutes from the end. The shot straight down the middle. They've conceded the goal at the worst time imaginable, Trevor.
Yes, that was a deadly blow. They need to score quickly to haul themselves back into it.
And Julie. Will he find space for a shot?
Well, no hesitation there by the keeper. Came out and collected.
And Juninho. Here's Adriano. They're in a good position down the right. Will he get a shot away? Stop the attack well. The push forward gains momentum. Can he create something here? They're just not clicking with each other. Well, he tried the shot but failed to deliver on target.
Peter, the goalkeeper, did everything right there. But he'll be having words with his defence, that's for sure.
Trouble for the defence from the left. Concedes a free kick in a dangerous area here. There are a few options available here. It's a corner kick. A dangerous one for the defence to deal with. There's the whistle, that's it! They've done it. A wonderful victory here for their fans and the manager, all of them ecstatic with the way that the team have played today. So as the fans make their way home.